What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the Sports Sidebar Podcast. You're tuned in with your boy Rich, and I'm here with my buddies Tom and JD, and we're about to get this thing started. Let's go.
Man, oh man, survived the snowstorm. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing tonight?
Doing good, Rich. How are you?
Like I said, man, survived this little storm. It was nothing. I mean, once you survive the blizzard of '95, man, everything else is a cakewalk.
Yeah, there's a couple, and if honestly, the year to survive was 2015 when it was like snowstorm after snowstorm. There was like 100+ inches of snow dropped, and in a month the snowbanks were like 8 feet high. Driving was miserable. It was freezing cold. That was a tough one.
Oh yeah, that's what I said. But like I said, man, I feel like if you're able to survive one snowstorm, you can pretty much weather the way through any other ones, man.
I agree.
The only thing is that you just don't want your power getting cut off
Yep,
when it's cold.
that's the only concern. As long as there's no power issues, it could snow as much as it wants. That doesn't really bother me.
Yeah, I mean, I'll stay inside. I survived COVID too, so
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
prepared.
exactly.
How's everything else on your end?
Yeah, no complaints. Survived ice storm number one, and now we're hunkering down Saturday for some snow. So yeah, should be fun. I don't mind a day on the couch watching TV. Don't bother me.
Oh yeah, opportunity to catch up on a lot of shows, rewatch some shows,
Exactly.
so can't complain.
Nope.
I mean, let's get right into it, man. We had the conference championship games wrap up, as well as the AFC and NFC championship games. On one end, I mean, let's talk about the first one, man. We had the Patriots versus the Broncos. The way this game looked, it looked like it was going to be clear skies, and then the snow just came, man.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Ugly game, man.
Yeah, and honestly, like this was about the game that I think we were expecting. Even without the snow, I mean, I listened to someone I think yesterday made a good point. Even without the snow, it was 10-7 at halftime, and really the two scoring plays were a bomb from Stidham, so 54-yard pass, and
hmm
led to a touchdown, and then a ridiculously boneheaded play by Stidham that led to the Drake May touchdown. I mean, the Patriots offense did absolutely nothing.
Yep.
Like it wasn't even it was a non-factor, but they also knew that the Broncos offense wasn't going to do anything, so they didn't really put themselves in a position to make a mistake. They let Denver do that for them, and then they just played good defense, and that was it. They came out with that 9-minute drive to start the second half, kicked a field goal, and no, they didn't. Did they miss the field goal?
Yeah, they missed a bunch of field goals. They missed
Yeah.
like two or three of them.
So yeah, then yeah, it was they basically said we'll let our defense win the game, and that's what they did.
Yeah, man. I mean, they talk about winning in Patriots fashion, man. I mean, this is definitely a Patriots win game, score game as far as playoff game. Talk about low scoring, pretty much won by a field goals. You would have thought Tom Brady was still playing, man, the way this game was looking. So,
Yeah,
um, I think it's going to be interesting to see as far as the next matchup. I feel like the Patriots are a little ahead of schedule, but I mean, you can only take advantage of it. Kind of like the Bengals when they were in the situation with Joe Burrow. They got to the Super Bowl. Unfortunately, your boy Aaron Donald spoiled that
hmm
coming out party. So it's going to be interesting to see how things shake up for them in the Super Bowl.
for sure.
And then the other game, we had the NFC game. We had the Rams versus the Seahawks. I mean, I thought it was going to be a shootout, and exactly what it was.
hmm
Unfortunately, I think the Seahawks pretty much had full control of the game, despite that what was it, unsportsmanlike conduct call.
Yeah, that
That
was really stupid, and that was really the only. I think that felt like that could have been the turning point if LA were to win the game. Yeah, they stopped him on third down, and then Tariq Woolen went over to the Rams bench and decided to yell at Sean McVay, which was stupid.
yeah,
Got a 15-yard penalty. And then obviously, with him shaking a little, they went right to Puka for a touchdown and got it to as close as it would be. But I was that when they came back and scored, Seattle came right back down and
Uh,
scored, or was that
yeah,
just to get them? Yeah. So they responded, but yeah, not a smart play. Not going to be able to do that against the Patriots. They will make you pay for it too, just like the Rams. So need to if they want to win that game, they're going to have to keep their head in their shoulders.
yeah, man. That was I would say I was kind of questioning the last play by the Rams. I felt like they kind of, I don't know if I want to say they kind of should have went for it.
The 4th and 4,
Or yeah, I felt like they should have went for it, man.
they
Um,
did the Rams
yeah, I think what was
when it was 31-27, right? They went for it. They didn't get it
yeah. No, no,
because you
no.
were saying you
No,
were
no,
saying they
no.
should
I
have
felt
kicked
like,
it, right?
yeah, I felt like they should have kicked it because
Yeah,
then you'd have been down one, and then all you would have needed was a stop, and then just a field goal. But unfortunately, I mean, the Rams defense did not show up during this game. They were, the way the season started, they were one of the top defenses in the league, and then over the midway season, I mean, they couldn't really stop anybody. So,
yeah,
um, I mean, unfortunately, the Seahawks did, and then they got a hell of an offense that's going to put up some points. Kenneth Walker's looking great. JSN looking great.
yeah.
I mean,
JSN was awesome. Kenneth Walker got off to a good start, kind of punched Ellie in the mouth, and yeah, their ancillary was Rashid Shaheed, obviously that first play of the first offensive play of the game for them with the big play. So they can open things up. I think they are going to miss Charbonnet a little bit because I do think you can expose the Patriots on the run in the
run,
run.
yeah. Hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. Sam Darnold was good enough. JSN was awesome. We'll see what happens.
As far as the Super Bowl goes, I mean, we still got 2 weeks. We're still 2 weeks away, but I'm honestly, I would roll with the Seahawks, but I feel like something inside of me is like the
Yeah,
football gods are leaning towards the Patriots for some reason.
yeah.
Um,
Don't bet against the Patriots. That's if I've learned one thing in my 39 years on this planet is don't bet against them.
yeah, man, I feel like something. I don't want to say something magical is gonna happen, but something is you can feel it in your bones, man. Like something sneaky gonna happen. So
Yeah,
I mean, we're still 2 weeks out from that, so it's gonna be interesting to see the press coverage that we get from that.
yeah.
It's gonna give coaches, players a lot of time to scheme up some things to get ready for the other team. But I mean, it's gonna be a fun Super Bowl. Not the one we probably expected at the beginning of the season, but
No,
um, definitely something worth watching though. And then as far as the other things going on in the NFL, we have some other coaching hires. I don't know how to feel about these other coaching hires, man.
that's some weird ones. I agree.
We got McCarthy to Pittsburgh. I mean, I feel like Pittsburgh is just not really willing to take the chance to be bad. They just kind of want to feel like they're in the mix to try to
Yeah,
win it.
yeah,
Um, and I feel like that's what the hire is with McCarthy. And then they probably will try to bring Aaron Rodgers back to pair them two back up together. But I don't know, man. I feel like you should have gave the other maybe the defensive coordinator a shot, or uh, maybe one of the other young people applying for the head coaching job a shot, and then try to go get a young quarterback. But it don't
yeah.
seem like they're looking to take that gamble, man.
No, it's yeah, it's kind of a weird situation. It just seems like they're just trying to be 10-7, for until they can, 10-7 or 9-8 until they can get a quarterback, until they can find a quarterback somehow. So I don't, I don't know. It was obviously the super safe pick, which is different for Pittsburgh. They're, is kind of, an older, I think, more revered franchise. They've always kind of went towards the younger candidate, right? They hired Bill Cowher when he was young, a young assistant. And then they hired Mike Tomlin, obviously, who was, I think, 33, 34 when they hired him,
Hmm.
which back then was unheard of, hiring someone that young. So this was a little, I think everyone was expecting them to probably go with Udinski from the Jacksonville, or just someone like that. One of what's the passing game there? What's his face? The kid that everyone wanted from the Rams, passing game
Oh,
coordinator.
McVay. I mean, no, not McVay.
I forget his name.
His brother.
Schnesley or something. I forget how to pronounce his name. But anyways, there's a couple names out there that felt like that the Pittsburgh would go after, and ultimately they didn't do it.
Yeah, man, I feel like this is going to come back to bite them in a few years. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, the division's kind of up in flux right now, as far as majority of the teams get new head coaches, besides the Bengals, but the Bengals have a lot of other issues besides their head coach. So it's going to be a crapshoot here. So.
Oh, for sure, absolutely.
And then we're still waiting on the Cardinals head coaching job, and then the Raiders. I heard some coaches pulled out of the Raiders head coaching job.
Davis Webb pulled out today.
Yeah, so I mean that's gonna be nobody wants that job. It looks like.
It sounds like who did I see that they're going after Clint Kubiak, that they want Clint Kubiak to be their guy, the OC from Seattle.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I feel like I think this will be a great opportunity for bring somebody new. But I think maybe the organization's locked in on that first pick and getting that quarterback,
Sure.
Mendoza. So I mean, if you take the job, you kind of are going to be paired with Mendoza, whether you truly like him or not. And I don't know if everybody's willing to do that. So, because this isn't the best quarterback draft compared to what's coming out next year. So.
No, it's not. No, next year's definitely going to be much bigger, better. So yeah, I think I think we talked about it a little bit last week, but like the Jets being in the second spot is probably for the best this year, because Mendoza's probably, based on those guys next year, probably middle of the pack of those guys. But yeah, we'll see.
And then as far as the other head coaching jobs, we had the Browns. They went out and they hired Todd Monken, man.
I didn't see that one coming.
I did not. I thought he was gonna be the Giants offensive coordinator, man. He slipped the okey doke on us, man. Like, what are you doing, man? But hats off to him. Maybe he wanted the coaching job. He's familiar with the division, so he kind of could game plan offensively what he wants to do. But they're gonna need to figure out who's going to be the starting quarterback, whether it be Watson, whether it be Sanders, and they got some picks, so they can do some things, man.
Yeah, I do think they go Sanders, but to your point, it could, if Watson looks good in the preseason, it's kind of hard to go away from him too. So yeah, they got some picks, they got some cap room, they got some things they can do. So I just thought Monken was an interesting hire, and maybe they see something that other people don't. I know he was really looking for a head coaching job coming out of Georgia, but stuck with Baltimore for a bit, and then now he's got his opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, this is a shot, so let's see what he can do with it. Otherwise, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, if he gets fired during the middle of the season, we'll take him as offense coordinator. So, and then we had your boy Brian Dable. He went ahead and became the OC of the Titans. Rumor has it is that he was in love with Cam Ward coming out of college. Yeah, he wanted the Giants to jump up and draft him. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. So, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of like the Titans situation right now. With Cam Ward.
It's not terrible.
Yeah, Cam Ward, Dable, Salah coaching the defense, and as your head coach, you got $100 million in cap space. The one thing they were lacking is weapons, right? So, I mean, you got to go out there, you got to find your receiver, get a better running back. Not sure which running back that'll be, or where he'll come from. Maybe they go out and they get Love from Notre Dame. I know people had him fall into the Chiefs at 9. I don't know if I'm going to draft a running back that high. I don't think he's one of the generational ones. But still, I mean, you got some picks, you can do some things. You got a lot of cap space, so there's gonna be a lot of potential free agents out there. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they figure out some things and shake up some things. I feel like
Yep.
I feel like your boy's gonna go there in free agency. The tight end from the Falcons. Yeah, I feel like he's gonna go there and he's gonna be revitalized, and he'll be a top tight end next year in fantasy.
All right. We'll see.
That's my bold prediction for the Titans. Because I feel like Calvin Ridley's cooked. He's done. Their running back situation is just abysmal. They have some decent players on defense. I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think they'll re-sign them all, but I mean, with Salah, I'm sure he'll put together a working defense that's going to get some things done. So
Yeah, I think he's gonna have with Dable, he'll at least have a good offensive mind in there, so he can kind of focus on getting that defense ready to go.
oh yeah, it'll take a lot off his plate. So and then we had the Bills, man. They went out there and they promoted um Joe Brady, their offensive coordinator, to their head coach. We kind of thought this would happen. It'd
Yeah.
probably be their best move. I'm gonna give you another bold prediction. The Bills go out and they trade for Justin Jefferson. That's my bold
You think so?
prediction, man. Yeah, I mean, Joe Brady's familiar with Jefferson from his LSU days when he was offensive coordinator.
Hmm.
The Bills are in need of a top receiver.
Yeah.
Josh Allen throwing to Justin Jefferson is going to be hell of a dangerous combination,
Oh, it
and
would be.
I feel like that's what the Bills needed. That's when the Bills were at their peak when they had that top number one receiver. I feel like Jefferson's not a diva at all, as far as like being in the
No,
media stuff
no.
like that.
If he were going to be, it would have been this year, and he was pretty quiet.
Yeah, so I mean, and I feel like Minnesota's fan base is probably, I won't say similar to the Bills as far as like,
Yeah,
not a,
I know what you mean.
like it's like similar. Like they both play out in the cold, crazy fan bases.
Right.
But I mean, I've been praying and hoping for Justin Jefferson to get traded for years, so he can get up out of Minnesota and go crazy. But I think that would make the most sense for the Bills, man.
If they could swing it, yeah, obviously it would be huge.
I mean, just send the first round pick and Keon Coleman, man. Come on, that's it.
No one wants Keon Coleman.
And then as far as the NFL, I don't think there's anything else going on. I think that was it.
Yeah, that was it.
And then on to the NBA. Not too much here. We're just getting closer to All-Star Weekend. The main thing going on right now is the trade deadline, February 8th, I believe. And we're still waiting to see if either of these guys get traded, whether it be Kuminga.
Hmm.
But the main thing is Giannis. I mean, he's pretty much out. They said maybe 4 to 6 weeks, but I feel like
Yeah,
that's him just giving the organization time for him to get traded, so he doesn't
for sure.
have any hiccups.
Yep.
I mean, the rumors, they're saying LA, they're saying the Knicks, they're saying Miami, and the Warriors. So I don't think the Lakers have enough to swing them. So it's probably looking like either the Warriors, Knicks, or Heat is where he's going.
Okay.
I've seen packages out there for a 3-team trade where they said the Knicks get Giannis and Drew Holiday. Bridges goes to the Trailblazers, and then they got Anthony Towns going over to Milwaukee.
So I heard a rumor today that the most likely destination for him is Golden State, and it would be Kuminga, Jimmy Butler, and picks and it works salary wise, and you don't have to involve a third team, and it makes sense from a player perspective too. So just keep an eye on that one. That was one I heard today.
Yeah, I think that's an interesting situation because is Jimmy's on a 2-year or he's got 1 year left.
I think he's got 2 years left. I think he signed a 3 and 30, a 3 and 90. Sorry.
Is it an opt out on the last one or?
Let me see, because he would have. I mean, he's essentially done until probably December of next year at the earliest.
Yeah. So
Let's see what his
I was
contract
just saying, are
is.
they going to trade him again or?
His contract. So he's currently on a 2-year, $121 million. So you're right. So he has one more year at $54 million.
Oh yeah, so he's gonna be a free agent anyway by the time he get ready to come
Right.
back. So
Exactly.
so so he's happy. He's happy to be traded. Because he's only really gonna be playing for maybe a month or two, and then they're gonna trade his expiring contract next year.
Right.
To try to get some more picks. So I think it's gonna be interesting situation. As as a as a if you're working in that Milwaukee general office, I don't know how I feel about giving my star player to either team, whether it be the
Mm-hmm.
Knicks, who are in division or East Coast division as far as that, whether it be the Warriors to see them try to get revitalized, or the I feel like nobody wants to go to Heat, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Nobody
I
really
know.
wants to go there. I ain't gonna lie,
No.
man. So every time I hear Heat rumors, I'm like, nobody's going there, man. So either of those teams, but I mean, as far as the best package you're gonna get back, I don't want to say that maybe the Knicks one, because you're gonna get picks, but also you're gonna get. I mean, Golden State is pretty much swapping Giannis for Kuminga, and you're getting picks.
Yep.
I mean, I feel like it's hand in hand, but I mean, if you take the Warriors trade, I feel like you're banking on Kuminga becoming something. And I don't know. I still feel like even if he's on the team, you're still gonna have to move other people, because then they got a bunch of guys at the same position. They got Michael
Sure.
Turner, and that's just a messed up roster right there. The way I look at it.
Yeah. I think that would. I think what if Milwaukee did that with Golden State, it would be they would just start, turn another beat. Like Butler would be probably traded from there, and for some more players, picks, all that stuff. So I think it would just be an interim move until they flip that for something else. But yeah, I think you rely on the picks and maybe Kaminga. I don't know, but there's a lot. He's not an easy guy to trade because he doesn't fit into many places. Because he's a guy that, again, probably needs the ball in his hand a little bit more. His offensive stats are still really, really good, but like you got to pair him with the right person too.
Yeah, that's the thing. And that's the thing. I can't really see like who is this guy going to become as far as like a talent wise. Like, I mean, obviously he's gonna. You want to compare him to somebody like, is he going to be like a Tracy McGrady? I don't think so. Is he maybe a Vince Carter-ish type
Who is
player?
this? Kaminga?
Kuminga, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Like I can't really see
no idea.
him. Yeah, I can't see him developing into something more.
Yeah, I would say more of Giannis is a hard person to like. You got to find there's only a handful of spots he could probably land, right? Just
Yeah,
based on the team around him, and what he does. So I think that's what's going to make it difficult. And then yeah, to match up salaries and for teams to get what they want, obviously picks and what have you. So it's not an easy trade, but then again, Luca went for a bag of peanuts, so who knows?
yep, that's another one. So you never know, right?
You never know. You never know.
Inside of trading stuff going on in the NBA. So, um,
Exactly.
but I mean, I'm definitely looking forward to it, to see where he goes. Um, Hopefully, it shakes up the league a little bit. But
Yeah.
outside of, honestly, if he does it, if he goes to the Knicks, I'm obviously going to put the Knicks ahead of everybody in the East. I mean, they obviously have to gel together, but
Yeah.
but outside of that, I mean, I think if the Knicks got him and Holiday, that would be perfect. Um,
Mm,
and that gives us defense. That gives us somebody that can get inside the lane. Because sometimes Towns, he gets happy with shooting threes, and he doesn't want to go to the hole. Um, Giannis, that's all he does is go to the hole, right? So
right. Exactly.
as far as everybody else, is not really going to hurt their game. Everybody can spot up and shoot from the three. But I mean, you have to wait and see, man. It's definitely going to be interesting to watch, man.
Yeah.
Even if he goes to Golden State, I still think they need to do one or two more things. But I mean, to have Steph, Giannis, and I mean they only got a third option, but you got Draymond, and you got Horford coming off the bench. I mean, you got some stuff to work with. So,
Yep.
and then other NBA news, none really else. Um,
No.
I mean, your boy Jaylen Brown, he knocked somebody's teeth out the other day. The Hawks. I saw that was crazy, man. Made it come back and shoot the free throws, man.
Yeah. Hey, it happens, bro. Don't get in the man's way.
Yeah, that's crazy. It didn't even look like he hit him that hard,
I
but
know. I know.
I was like, God damn. All his whole like front jaw joint was going. I was like, God damn, my man, you gotta hit the dentist ASAP. Get them
Oh
veneers,
yeah.
man.
Oh yeah.
But that's crazy, man. I mean, he can afford it. He's an NBA player. They got health insurance, so
Oh yeah.
um,
They'll be fine.
yeah, he'll be back. He'll be back whenever the next game is with a full front grill of shiny whites. So, but other than that I don't think there's anything else in the NBA going on.
Nope.
I know they talked about your boy Charles Barkley talked about not having enough TV time, and honestly,
Yeah.
looks like they're done
I,
with TNT, man, the TNT crew.
yeah. I don't know what they're doing. It's like, why did you even hire them if you're just going to put them on? I think what do you say? They did 6 games so far. That's it. So I mean, if you're gonna hire them, put them on a couple times a week. Like they're entertaining. Like I don't understand, but whatever.
But I mean, it's also a way to cap the competition.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like,
for sure.
I
For sure.
mean, in a way, it's tampering, but um, I mean, it's not. I mean, honestly, there's nothing they can do about it until they get put on TV. But they're still getting paid. But I mean, these guys are much outside of Shaq. These guys will be on once college basketball starts, as far as the March Madness, which is a month
Yep.
and a half away. So, because they do a lot of the CBS stuff on there, so
Right.
um, so we'll get to see them then. But other than that, that's the way it's looking, man. I mean, I wouldn't,
It is.
I would love to see. I don't think they would do it, but if college basketball bought them from the NBA and just kept them
Hmm.
on for college basketball. I think
Yeah.
that would bring a lot of life to college basketball as far
Yeah.
as you watching a college basketball game and then the halftime show is those four guys.
Yeah.
I think that would be great, but they don't hire me as a marketing director over there, so you know. And then we got nothing really in WNBA. They're in the off season. They have their off-season league running right now. Looks a lot of fun. Players getting paid a lot more. WNBA is dropping the ball. That's all I'm gonna say. As far as MLB, they're just in the off-season. Some trades are going on here and there. Like I said before, the Dodgers are running back. They got 9 players making over 100 million. I'm not sure how the hell they're affording this, but they got those backloaded contracts. But
Hmm.
hey, whatever works, man.
Yep.
I think it'd be a different animal if they had that and they weren't winning, but
Right.
they're doing it and winning. So I mean,
Yep.
all you can do is complain about it, and I would say you got to do what they do to beat a man. You got to beat the man. So
It's true.
you got to do what they do, man. You got to come up out them pockets. But
Yep.
other than that, I mean, NHL. I mean, they're kicking up, getting ready for the playoffs in a few months. I mean, you got the same Bandits.
Just
Uh,
stretch run here for the NBA and NHL like once the Super Bowl ends,
yep.
they get a little March Madness and then NBA and NHL. It's funny. I feel like they don't get their shine really until the playoffs start.
Well, I mean, I feel like NBA
It's a
and
long season.
NHL, yeah, I feel like it's too many, even for baseball, it's too many games and not enough games that matter, so to say.
Right.
Like, there's also not a lot of like star power matchups every night.
Right.
Um, like the Panthers don't play like the Panthers don't play the Colorado every night, so it's just like
Right.
it's just a lot of different teams. Even like I said, even for the NBA, like some of the lackluster teams on the bottom end, like nobody wants to see the Blazers versus. I mean, if you're a Celtics fan, if you're a non-Celtics fan or non-Blazers fan, you're not really checking out that game to say, "Oh, I want to see Jason Tatum versus
Right.
I don't even know who's on that damn team anymore. I don't remember that guy, the small forward. I don't remember his name, but like it's different if you have like, oh man, we got Tatum versus Kobe tonight, and then
Yeah.
tomorrow night we got LeBron versus Steph, or like.
Sure. Yeah. No. I know what you're saying. It makes sense.
But I also feel like the NBA is lacking on the next up and coming players. Um, they either have
Yeah.
they either have players sitting too much, or the players aren't really. I wouldn't say kicking up. It's just they're just missing that it factor as far as like
Well,
somebody
yeah.
you
I
can
mean,
lean on. So
you're leaning right now. You're leaning on Anthony Edwards because Steph's still probably the most popular guy in the NBA, but he's 38. I mean, he's on his way. We keep saying this, but he's seen his better days are behind him.
mhm.
So you got Anthony Edwards, who the kids love, who's coming up, but I don't know if he's like. I guess my problem with him is he's like a little showtimey, but like I don't know if there's any like substance behind him. You know what I mean?
I think after
Uh,
if he's able to win, then
yeah, he's got to
then
win.
yeah, it kind of looks better. But
Yeah,
like I said, nobody else really has won. Like, well,
right,
the past championships have been LeBron, Curry, and then SGA won one, and then Joker. Joker's not really somebody that you can push to the
right,
forefront as far as like he's giving you comedy, or like kind of like the face of the NBA. And I also think the NBA's lacking that American talent.
right.
There's a lot of international players taking over the league right now. Um, so they're going to be in a pickle for a little bit. So hopefully after this draft, which is probably going to be one of the best drafts in a long time.
Hmm.
I don't want to say this is the Kobe's drafted what, 96?
96. Yeah,
Six, yeah. That 96 draft. I think Steve Nash was in that draft. Ray Allen.
yeah.
There's a lot of
Well,
people
I
in that
mean,
draft.
there's
Kobe,
96
Ray
draft.
Allen. Yeah, Kobe, Ray Allen, Nash, Jermaine O'Neal, Stephon Marbury, Allen Iverson, Antoine Walker. God damn, there's a lot of people in that draft. Damn, that was a loaded
It
draft.
was it was a loaded draft.
Age of Stojakovic. That was a great draft. But people kind of thinking this is going to be one of those drafts where the top guys coming out are going to all be freshmen, and
Right.
they're putting in work. I mean, the top leading scorers right now, the top 10 are pretty much all freshmen. So this is going to be a great time to tank and get in that lottery. So if you're one of the teams like the Bucks or somebody else, I mean, this is a great opportunity to do it, to try to reset your franchise.
Yep.
And then outside of that, I don't think there was much else. I mean, we had PGA, we had the American Express tournament wrap up this past weekend.
Yeah.
Your boy Scotty took it down.
Yeah.
Um,
I got this one wrong last week. I mixed this one up with the AT&T Pro Am because this is the American Express is also a Pro Am, but yeah, this one typically isn't a very big tournament. Um, but I think because they didn't have
the
the
first one.
Century,
Mhm.
yeah, I think more people signed up for this one and just kind of bowed out of Hawaii in general. So like you said, you saw Scotty, he took it down. I looked this pre-tournament. He was like plus 350 to win a tournament, which is an insane number for a tournament that has 100 and I think it had 127 guys in it.
Yeah,
So him being plus 350 is a wild number. But you could have gotten him late into Saturday for plus money still. So there was that. But yeah, he sort of ran away with it on Sunday. I think one of the stories of the tournament was Blades Brown. So I don't know if you saw him or heard about him, but he's 18-year-old kid, 17-year-old kid,
yeah,
teenager. And he shot 62 on Friday.
yeah. Looked
It
like the
was tied
stick.
for the lead. Yeah, and then played in that final group with Scotty. So real cool moment for him. He's going to be. I mean, his swing is real simple. Probably going to see a lot of him over the next 10 years or so.
Yeah, I hope so, man. I think it's great when you got a prodigy coming in and that's able
Yeah,
to win at a young age. We saw what Tiger was able to do to the sport
exactly.
when he came in. People were like, how old is this kid again? What
Right.
the hell? So we'll definitely keep an eye out for him. Hopefully everything pans out and he's able
Yep.
to, I'm gonna say, definitely try to win one this year, even if it's not a major one, but just to get it under your belt to kind of build
hmm
some lore for yourself. And this weekend we got the Farmers Insurance Open.
Yeah, this is at Torrey Pines in La Jolla. Beautiful, beautiful track. They play both the north and the south course. The south course is tougher. They play both on Thursday and Friday, and then they go to the south course on Saturday and Sunday. Um, this it's a really, if you've ever been to San Diego, when you go to the hills in La Jolla, you can see it from pretty much everywhere. It's the greenest of green around a very arid San Diego area. But it's a public course, so you can walk on there, you can play there. So I always like courses like that where it's accessible to the regular golfer. I'd say the big story this week is the return of Brooks Koepka. He had his first round in the PGA Tour since 2022 in a non-major today. He shot one over, birdied 18. He was watched his press conference after. He was nervous, but he's happy to be back. I think he refound his love of golf and realized that PGA Tour is where he wanted to be. And he made it happen. So it was good to see him out there. I've always been a fan of his for his his big game qualities, right? So he's got 5 majors, and always seems to play big at the big moments.
Yeah, he's definitely got some catching up to do. I see your
He
boy
does.
Justin Rose is in first place, and then
Yep.
Justin Lower is right behind him. So um every side note, every time I see this guy, Hideki Matsuyama, I think
Yeah.
Hideki Matsui. Every time. This just pop that's the first thing that pops in my head every time I see that name, man.
Yeah, he played well today too.
Yeah, so I mean he's right in there top five. So um
It's good
I
to
mean he's
see Thigala's back up 6 or 7 under today.
yeah.
He's coming back. He was injured most of last year, but he looked good today. So good to see. It's good to see some of these guys playing well.
Yeah, I mean, I like it definitely when it's close,
Yeah.
especially on the last day, because then you kind of get a situation where it's a playoff where every shot counts, and
Right.
that's what you're kind of on your edge of your seat to see if somebody's gonna shank a birdie or kind of put themselves in the hole and drop out of the contention. So,
Yeah.
and then I think that's pretty much it for sports. I don't think there's anything else going on. And it's that time again, ladies and gentlemen. We got another edition of JD's Bites and Brew. What you got for us?
All right. So this week, took my first stab at making an Indian dish. So I did some butter chicken over white rice.
Oh, I always
Again,
wanted to do that.
yeah, it didn't go that well for me. Um, I think I just over seasoned it. I was I was going through one of these recipes, and I don't know. I just think I put too much of the garam masala on it, and
Mhm.
it just overpowered it a little bit. So, but anyways, it was still edible. Wasn't terrible. So it was supposed to be like a lower, low fat version, and that's probably where I went wrong. But um, yeah, it's honestly it's not too bad to make in terms of like some of these Indian dishes. It's a lot of spices and things. This
Mhm.
one's pretty straightforward. Just took chicken breast, seasoned it with garam masala, paprika, chili powder, a little bit of salt. Put that off to the side. Then cooked the yeah, cooked the veggies. So for the sauce, so just use a little bit of butter, some onion, garlic, fresh ginger, and cook that up, which always smells amazing. And then added in some crushed tomatoes, chicken that was already seasoned, and then some more seasoning. I think this is where I messed up. I think I just added too much extra garam masala. I could have probably just done what I had on the chicken and been good. So, but anyways, then added some milk, kind of stirred that down, let that cook down, thicken up for about 10 minutes, and then took it off the heat and added in some non-fat Greek yogurt. After I took it off the heat, stirred that in, and served it over some white rice.
Yeah, man. It sounds good. Like when you look at it, I've always
Yeah,
wanted to try and make it, but
yeah.
I just never got around to it, man. I feel like that's something that's not in my palate yet.
If
As
I
far
if I
as
did it again, I wouldn't do I tried to do the healthy version. I'd try
hmm
it non-healthy first, I think, because a lot of the stuff that I make that's like healthy, like healthier versions, I've had, obviously the unhealthy version. So I know kind of what to do, what not to do in
hmm
in the in the healthy version. This one, I didn't have a baseline, so I probably should have just started off at a more comfortable recipe. Because when you make these healthier versions, you're substituting different things and things like that. So you got to be careful that you don't mess up the taste too much. And I think I did that on this one.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta at least try it. So, I mean,
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
well, I mean, definitely sounds interesting. Definitely noted. Because I always see at Costco they have the buttered
Oh,
chicken package.
if you see those, get those. Those are really good.
Good. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really good.
So
I
I
get
was
those every time I go to Costco because
yo,
I think it's like 4 servings in there, and it's really good. It
oh,
takes like 10 minutes to make.
I'll definitely have to pick it up then.
Yeah,
Because I've always wanted to get it, but I just I'm like,
yeah,
it looks
it's
good, but
easy.
I'm like,
It's good. It's
yeah,
good.
okay. So I'll definitely add that to the next Costco run. And
Yeah.
then what'd you guys drink that down with?
All right, so I try to do a new one. So this beer came from WeldWorks Brewing Company out of Denver. They make a bunch of really good IPAs. I think, yeah, they make a bunch of Greeley, Colorado. So on outside of Denver,
hmm
um, really good IPAs. They have the bit series, so they got juicy bits, little bits, all sorts of, but they're good. So this one was a sour beer. It's called a Churro Laser Sword Fight. Sour ale has really like a vanilla cinnamon type flavor, and some milk sugar. It's supposed to, taste like a churro. I I thought it was okay. I felt like this was a tough flavor, and that's kind of why I wanted to try it
hmm
in a beer because you have to have it be kind of a pastry-ish flavor, which can be done, but it typically is a little thick. And this one just didn't pour thick, so I was like, just a little, I don't know, concerned, I guess, after I saw it pour.
hmm
And it definitely had the cinnamon flavor. You get that the vanilla cinnamon flavor that you get in a churro. It just didn't have any depth to it, so it was just a little light for me. Again, these are difficult to make, difficult to put. When you see the words on it, it's not always how it tastes. But I thought it was okay. I probably wouldn't go out of my way to get it again, but it wasn't terrible. So I'm going to give it a 7.1.
I mean, that's still not bad. So I mean,
Yeah,
still a drinkable beer, something you can have pretty often, so to say,
yeah,
without without you in without you getting too tired of it or hating it too
right,
much.
right.
So I'll definitely be picked up soon. And then that's JD's Bites and Brew, everybody. And then this week for the BRRs, we caught up on some shows. Still going through our staple shows like The Pit, another looking to shake up and be another good season of what it looks like. I think they're on the third or fourth episode out right now. Still going through Landman. Finished up His and Hers. Good show. Um, part of me thought the mother was the one that did it. Spoiler alert. Because and especially towards the last episode when
Hmm.
she was fighting the fat girl. Oh, I forgot her name. Um,
Hmm.
like if somebody was a killer, she wouldn't be able to fight her like she wouldn't fight like that. She kind of fight like she never got in a fight before.
Yeah.
Um, and then the husband was kind of like out of it as far as like he got locked up in a room. Like if you were a killer, you would have seen that coming. So
Right.
something in me felt like it was the mother all along. I felt like she was faking it, but I also felt like I also thought the mother killed the baby too by accident.
Yeah,
But
that's what I thought. I thought that's what happened. Like they left and the mom accidentally killed the baby or purposely killed the baby. I wasn't sure.
yeah, but I mean it was still a good show, man.
Yeah,
Probably
I
one of the
didn't. How
but
did you have an inkling on the mom just because they kept like showing her kind of being like why was this brought into the storyline kind of thing?
because she kept going like remember she was like kept being found out in the like woods and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah.
like like I felt like if you had dementia or something, you really wouldn't be able to go outside. Like you would need a home. Like some of her symptoms was like people that have dementia that they aren't able to function too well like this or
Sure.
um I just felt like something was up, man. She gave me
Something
that.
didn't something
Yeah,
didn't
she gave
seem
me.
right.
Yeah, she gave me that. I'm about to put a voodoo hex on you or something type of vibe, man. But overall, it was a good show, man. Even
Yeah.
though I ain't gonna lie, I kind of didn't like the daughter, the girl that played the daughter sometimes.
Oh yeah, she sucked.
Yeah, so like I said, overall, it's a good show. Glad it was a limited series. I don't think they can go anything past
No.
this one season. So I mean, maybe I feel like I always say this. Maybe you could do a what is it called a spin-off. Like you know how they do the same show but there's different characters. I forget what they
Hmm.
call it. I mean, you could do that, but who knows? Sometimes these shows get a lot of ratings that they kind of just have to chance it and try to
They
do another
they
season.
they try to do something else. Yeah.
Yeah, so and then I finished up Runway. Oh no, yeah, Runaway. That's what it's called.
Which one was that? That was the Harlan Corbin one.
It's like the British version.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
Harlan Corbin's he's the author. He writes the books and then
Books.
they
Oh,
make the
okay,
shows.
okay.
Yeah.
Shows. Okay, yeah. I ain't gonna lie. This one was just meh. I was hating the
Yeah.
dad. I was hating the dad. He was just messing. I felt like he was just messing up everybody's shit. Um,
Idiot.
like
Idiot.
he was just all up in everybody's secrets, like putting himself in danger. I felt like the couple. I did like the couple that was killing people.
Yes.
Um,
Yes. They made the
um,
show.
but I felt like I felt like they would have. I felt like the girl would have killed the the guy because he was a son too, but they didn't really get into that.
Yeah.
But I would have liked to see
Well,
more about
that's why that woman was saying you're not safe.
yeah. But that's what I'm saying. I felt like they would have. I felt like I would have liked to see her get like them two go at it and try to kill each other rather than him get
Hmm.
shot towards the end. So by by
Yeah.
uh by Luther or whatever his name is.
Hmm.
Overall, it was just man. Um,
Yeah.
I felt like the cops really weren't needed. I mean, you could have took them
Yeah.
out the fold. They didn't really do nothing for me. It wasn't like they really solved. It wasn't like they really cracked the case or did anything. The freaking father did everything.
Right. Right. Right.
So I mean, I feel like it was man. A lot of people liked it, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought it was okay. Um, Ending was kind of eh.
Yeah,
Like it was the twist with the him being her brother, but like having nothing to do with her getting hooked on drugs or whatever was kind of weird. Or I guess he did, but I don't know. It wasn't because that they were dating. It was because she was raped by this other dude. So it was that part. I don't know. I
yeah.
don't
It
know.
seemed like he was just trying to keep her under his wing and make the
Yeah,
mom suffer.
yeah,
But they didn't really. I said they didn't really get into that dynamic until like the
right.
ending. They just dumped everything on you to close everything out. So and then outside of that, I mean, still got some other shows. Hijack is getting better. I ain't gonna lie, it's getting better, man.
Okay, I got to catch
Uh,
up. I didn't watch the latest one yet.
yeah, that second episode was good. But
Yeah, second episode was good. I yeah, I don't know. The whole train thing. I don't know. I'm not sold yet.
yeah, I think you just got to look past the train, and I think it's more about his
It's hard to
plan of
look
like
past the train.
the train thing. It just reminds me too much of like Pelham 123 or like
Yeah,
Money
speed.
Train, Speed. Yeah, but as I said, I'm trying to look past it and focus on everything else as far as the storyline, like what he's trying to do. Homegirl snitched on him as far as like her telling the police who he was. But I mean, it seems to be going in the right direction. So, I'm gonna finish it out. Looking forward to see it if it's better than the first season. And then we got Fallout. I believe I'm caught up on Tell Me Lies. Um,
You watch the latest one yesterday?
oh no, I didn't watch that one. The last one I watched was when he looked at the phone.
Oh
Tell
yeah, there's
me,
one more new episode.
new one. Oh man,
New episode activated.
it gets crazy. It gets crazier.
It's you get a little bit more on the phone situation.
Pushing other relationship.
Yeah,
I knew they was gonna vibe after they both fell asleep on the at the bus
yeah,
stop. I knew that
yeah,
was
for
gonna
sure.
happen. I just wasn't sure how far it went. So
Yeah,
um I'm interested to see that dynamic. But I feel like they still need to give us the situation that happened between the main couple as far as how her like the rape allegations and how
yes,
that played out with her friend and then
yeah,
how Steven ended up with her. Um
yeah. There's
so
a lot of stuff going on here that needs to be answered.
yeah. So I mean we'll see what happens, man. And then wasn't really much else. Everything else I'm pretty much still going through. I know Wonder Man started. I still didn't watch The Beauty yet. There were some good things about that. Yeah, and then everything else is just up and coming. Still didn't start the Game of Thrones thing show
I
because it's
haven't
only
either.
like 30 minutes an episode. So I'm trying to
Okay.
just binge it straight through because that's pretty much like that'll be like if they did 8 episodes, that's like 4 hours, a quick four
Yeah.
hours compared to eight. So and then other than that, I mean, just looking forward to the other stuff coming up. They got Lincoln Lawyer coming back next week, which is super fast. Night Agent comes back to February 19th. Paradise is the 23rd. The Scrubs reboot is on the 25th. Looking forward to Monarch. I don't know if I'll watch Yellowstone Marshals 'cause I never really watched Yellowstone. Daredevil, looking forward to. Your Friends and Neighbors is in April. Looking forward to that. The Boys, Euphoria. Uh, I'll skip The Beef, and then L is like the prequel to Miss Congeniality, I think, or something like that, or Legally Blonde.
Hmm.
But I'll
Okay.
pass on that. But they got some stuff coming out each month, so
Yep.
they're definitely gonna keep us entertained. And then that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time.
Till next time, Rich.
I want to thank y'all for rocking out here on the Sports Sidebar Podcast. Give y'all something to ride out on.